Hey, okay, so welcome back to Nikki, and before we get started on the murder on the choo-choo train, we are going to level up our ability here. What is it called? Mining? Is that what it is? Star collecting. Because I didn't realize last time we were that close to ability fusion. So I think it's worth just popping this in here. Because that was, I believe, the final fusion we were missing. So, now we go... Oh, I got a thing here. What is it? Default vase. I have a lot of vases now, so I don't know if I'll ever use it, but we can fuse this. After using the star fishing ability, Nikki can spot meteorites drifting in the home river. Approach and cast a line. When the bite prompt appears, realizing to catch a meteorite. Okay, I had no idea what this was going to be, because I thought it sounded interesting. So, yeah, I did pick up one already today, because I was just looking to see if we had a giant meteor anywhere. I assume none are going to spawn in the river just because it probably... I see some right there. I was going to say none would spawn in the river because it's going to be a new day when they would appear, but I guess they do? And it looks like they don't have the glowing things. So does that mean I have to run the length of the river every day? It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a river. Come to me. We're just gonna go one side to the other, and then while we're in the middle area, there's at least one little patch. And I guess after the episode, I'll check and see if they respawn? I don't think they will. Because since I got the one more meteor from upgrading today, maybe I just happened to randomly get the one upgraded one in the river here. Although it looked like it was 3 of them. I wonder if it'll actually give me all 3. And it's fun that I have a reason to fish in here again, since I have Momo, who catches all my fish normally now. I don't actually fish anymore. Am I crazy? I swear this is where it was, right? Maybe I am crazy. Maybe it actually does drift. Did it disappear? I know this is a hard area on my eyes to look at with all these petals. Maybe I'm actually just imagining things. I would have sworn... I'm gonna have to check the video after this. I swear I saw the stars in the water there. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess I'll check later to see if I see them. I found it... I'm not high... Oh my goodness. I'm so silly. I forgot I left my outfit thing. They probably just aren't visible outside of this. Okay, let's run back. Yeah, I shouldn't have left it. I always forget I have this on or forget I have this off. Wait, now they're on that side of the river. And there's some right there. And there's some right here. I wonder if they always appear in this central area. So there's no way you're giving me 3, right? Well, that's not work. I'm so stupid. I was going to pull it out and then throw it back in because, I thought they weren't moving towards me. So I was like, oh, it means they can't actually, come to me. I have to land directly on them. Okay.
Momo, we got a big one on the line.
So...
Whoa! Now all the anglers will think we are awesome!
Looks like there is... Oh, I see! It just gives you the ones from around the map. That's good and bad. Because now...
We got a big one
I guess
on
the
line.
idea is,
Whoa.
if you're looking
Now
for a
all the
very
anglers will
specific
think we are awesome!
type of meteor, you... Can I make this? I normally have to go to the thin area. So, if you're looking for a very specific type of meteor, you go grab those because they have a different color. And then...
Where
Well,
should
no.
we go explore next?
Did I have... Okay, this is gonna need some experimentation, and I'll get back to you in like a week and let you know what I think. So, I was going to say that you would collect the meteors you want, and then get the random ones from the river, but I think they're not random. I think collecting the ones in the river might take the ones on land and just give them to you. But I don't want to test that if I get a large meteor. Also, something very bad I'm noticing is you fish with R, but when you're reeling fish in here, you do spam right-click, which takes you out of
From now on,
the fishing.
The fishing master.
Takes you out of the meteorite
Fishing Master
searching.
Nikki. So when can I read your expert's guide to fishing?
But anyway, that's why I messed up earlier, because I confused myself because I started right-clicking early. So I still haven't seen a giant meteor. I hope I can record the day I first see one, and I will pay attention to how many blues are on the map, because I can't tell the difference between the yellows and greens because of my color blindness. But I'll count the number of blues, then I'll catch the stuff in the river and see if I get the same number of blues every day. And if it's different, then I'll know I should be collecting the blue ones, or the forest ones if I need them. And then just fishing when I have only the normal ones left. And then it'll give me a chance to get more blues and greens. That's my current thing I'll be doing for the week, I suppose. Everything else in here, I believe, is done in normal. I haven't got my accessories for my animals yet, because they are insanely expensive, and they use materials I don't even have. So, even though I have animal accessories unlocked, I'm not going to use them for a long time, because I can't craft more of them. And like I said, I don't want to give just 3 animals accessories, I want all of them to have accessories. Because it doesn't feel fair to give it to just some. So, I need to go here. So it's this teleporter. We're going to do a stakeout. That's what we left off at. So that's where we're starting today. We need to find out who's coming sometime right after midnight is when we think they're arriving. Although I think it could be any time of the day. You guys and your flying of items. I know you guys always fly. Oh. And I should switch back to my Mirrorland stuff. Okay. Let's see it, Pommy.
Julie. Don't know her. I am just here to see if Ripple Estate's new detergent selection is worth stocking. That's all.
So it's the girl from Cersei,
Oh.
I believe.
You don't know Julie? Well, that's...
Oh, and the guy.
It's gotten so late already. Is there anything worth seeing around here?
Is that the guy? You don't know Julie. Leora. Is this not the guy who was crying? Because he was crying about Julie.
Late. Everyone is usually up at this hour in Cersei, aren't they?
Oh, brother. The awkwardness here is palpable.
Do you two sightsee this late at night often?
We just happened to run into each other. She's visiting Cersei too, so I was just saying hello. My name is Leora. I'm part of the backstage crew for a theater troupe in Cersei.
Are both of you not the people I talked to before? I don't remember your names, but Leora is definitely familiar. Because I thought, were you the one who comforted the child? And I thought you were the one who was crying, but your voice is different. So it must not be.
The name's Colleen, the owner of the Nightshade Lounge. If you're ever in Cersei, your yellow friend there can come get a couple bottles on the house.
A pleasure, Leora. Miss Colleen. As Deputy Patrol Officer, I'd like to ask some routine questions. So, why are you both out here in the middle of the night?
Checking on the local night-blooming berries. As for her, I'm not sure why she was following me.
Following you?
Don't get me wrong, I just happened to bump into her. Being invited to help with the stage setup for the Ripple Estate soiree was an honor, but this brand new environment, the nighttime routes, open field lighting, there are a lot of challenges. I needed to do some prep work.
And the route you planned for the stage just happened to be the same one I was taking.
Now I'm curious. What kind of berries need nighttime inspections? Sounds like an excuse from someone up to no good.
The Nightshade Lounge is open at nighttime. The state of my raw ingredients is more potent at night than during the day.
They're both a bit suspicious. Neither one of them has a solid alibi. What do we do, Nikki?
Let me think.
Details or arrival time? I think it's easier to catch a slip-up with details because Nikki's pretty familiar with the estate. And about arrival time, since Nikki wasn't here before, it's hard to confirm. We'd have to go talk to a lot of people to confirm if things were true or not.
You two, tell me more about your night blooming berries and your stage planning. If you can't give me straight answers, I'll assume you're lying.
Nikki, even if they are lying, I really don't think they'd make up their jobs out of nowhere.
Really?
Asking questions like this won't help us figure out which one of them is actually the thief.
So they won't make up about their job, but they... Wait, what? Even if they're lying, hopefully that isn't a problem. Even if they're lying, I really don't think they'd make up their jobs out of nowhere. Asking questions like this won't help us figure out which of them is actually the thief. So Momo's saying... I don't really understand this line from Momo. I don't really care if the guy runs a shop or whatever in Sichia. I'm asking why he's out at night at the soiree picking berries. And then if he just says, oh, at my job I pick berries at night. You're not at your job, you're at the soiree. I don't really understand this. And then the alternative, the line they're going to have us select
Good
here.
point. I need to find a way to figure out if one of them stole the journal.
Time of arrival. If they say, like, oh, I arrived 7 days ago, what is that implying? If they say they arrived 3 days ago, what's that implying? The only way we would gain anything from this question if they said they arrived 1 or 2 days ago. And that's heavily going off of the assumption that one item has been stolen every day for 3 days. And that they didn't steal 2 items in a single day, and then 1 item last night. So, technically, they could have done this in 2 days. There's no reason they can only steal 1 at a time. That's just our assumption to avoid suspicion. So, what am I looking for in an answer here? I want to figure out why this is going to help us. It has to be that both of them say we got here last night, and then we go ask someone, and they say yes, they both got here last night, we confirmed they were not present on the island. And then they're both clear. That's the only possible thing this question could give us of worth, I think.
You two, when did you arrive at the estate?
Let me think. I was told that Julie's Special Express arrived 2 days after I got to the Ripple Estate.
Yeah, so you could have done it.
Yeah, that's about right.
And you could have done it. Okay, yeah, this question... The only way this question isn't worthless is if we work on the assumption that they have to pick 1 item per day, and it's not possible to do anything else. Which is a crazy assumption, by the way. I know we made that assumption because we were saying they didn't want to take multiple things at a time and draw suspicion. But that is... It's a stretch to put so much weight on that, is what I'm saying.
If what they're saying is actually true, then that would mean that neither of them could have used super scented pomade. Therefore, there's no possible way they could be the thief we've been looking for.
I see, because the pomade itself, it wasn't about the stealing, it was the pomade itself was used 3 days ago. And I believe... I don't remember for sure how this was worded, but I'm going to make an assumption myself on this. It was probably that the palm was applied to everyone 3 days ago, not that they were given a test bottle 3 days ago. Because if they were given a test bottle, they could just keep it and apply it later or give it to someone. So I'm going to assume they might have said this directly and I just forget, but I'll make an assumption of my own that they did apply it to people in, like, their view 3 days ago. Then that would mean it is true that they can't have it. So I was forgetting that acquiring the palm was 3 days ago. Not just the start of this.
Arrival times? Everyone arriving from Sichia has to take the choo-choo train at Golden Fields. It's possible that one of the PCs there would have remembered me.
Do you have to? I thought the whole point of me repairing the flight circle things was so you guys could travel between islands again. Is that only so humans can travel? I guess that's possible. But the train wasn't fixed until literally 2 episodes ago. So, did everyone just exist in perpetual isolation until 2 episodes ago, or were you flying back and forth? Because I'm pretty sure you guys were flying back and forth. I traveled everywhere with you guys. So this line is just a straight lie. So, Leora, you're just lying to my face.
When I arrived at Golden Fields, a PC named Windy struck up a conversation with me.
Noted. I have no more questions for now. Good night. Get some sleep. By the way, there are lots of new decorations in the Ripple Estate. It'd be easy to break something. If you go out at midnight, please ask a staff member to join you.
It looks like we should go and check in with Windy. That way we can be absolutely sure whether they're telling us the truth, or if they might have been hiding something all along. Nikki, let's head to Golden Fields after sunrise.
Is Windy the very tiny one? I'm sorry, I need to remember their names. Leora, and the one with the mustache is Colleen. Leora Colleen. You're so silly with your little noises. I have to jump over you real quick. This is a good picture-taking spot. Yes, it is. As soon as I saw this, I knew that was a great spot. Very cute. This is the new top we just got. Where did we get it from? And the new under thing, and the new skirt. This is the Starlight Shop. That's what it's from. I don't know if they're actually supposed to be a full set or not. Seeing it like this, they probably are. I just didn't realize at the time. I guess that makes sense. The Starlight Shop normally does sell full sets. This, I believe, is the handpiece from the 4-star on the current banner. Oh, I need to talk about that. This backpack, I said it before, that I thought this was actually given to us by the Feyre sprites. Because a girl had this recently. She had it with the Croaker outfit, and it matches the Croaker outfit, but I thought it was a Feyre sprite backpack. Now, twinsies on the glasses. Cute blush. Is that the new blush from the cash shop? It might be. The one that just got added this update. I think I have that earring. I vaguely remember that. And this hat. I feel like... Is this one that... No, it's not... Is it a standard banner hat? I feel like I remember this striped hat, and I don't think it's the fishing one. Because there would be... Oh, it is the fishing one. I was going to say because there would be a hook hanging down. It is that. They've just dyed it green. I don't think the upgrade of it is green. I guess it might be. I also can't quite tell which the shoes are. I think they're just like pretty simple ones, which is good for this outfit. Very cute outfit. So, forgot to talk about this right at the start, so I'll say it quick now. So, the first day, I said I was probably like a 10% chance I'd pull on this. I think last episode, I upped that to 15 or 20%. I think I might be up to 30% now. Because at work, I was thinking about some of the stuff on this. I really, really want this 4-star stuff. because last episode... I guess I can go from this menu to see it. Last episode, we got this, or the episode before. And I was thinking about what I wanted to do with this, because using long dresses like this is actually pretty hard. And I also mentioned that I was thinking about putting this outfit as... I've got so many things I'm switching between here. As my planting outfit instead. And I think that is a good idea. But I might make a new, like, plant flower witch outfit. That's what I was kind of cooking up at work. So my idea is, I don't know if I'd actually get the witch hat to look good with it, but I might be able to pull it off. But I'm thinking the big dress from the standard banner with these wings, these arm pieces, and you wouldn't be able to see it, but I'd probably put the feet on too. And then the hair from this. That's the idea in my head I was picturing. And I want to try it. And I don't know if it's going to look good or not. It might look terrible. But I think doing that and making that into a planting outfit is kind of what I want to do. And that makes me really want to pull on this banner. Let's check exactly how many crystals I have. And we do that in the store. I have to remember I do have these too. But these are so hard to get. It's insane how few surging ebbs you get. Most games that have a system like this, you get a lot. I don't know why they give so few in this. It's because duplicates give the same as the base. Oh yeah, you can buy these fruits in here. Buying the bulkweld felt is unironically, and the actual feathers, unironically, like, good. Because the bulkweld felt is a super, super long run every day. That's why I never do it. Astral Swan you can just teleport to. But here, no, this is not what I'm looking at. It's in diamonds, that's what it is. I'm good, I think, to do this, because I already bought all the stuff in the shop that uses diamonds, so I should get enough over the course of the rest of the update that I'll be able to buy things at the start of next update. So, let's do that. That way we can just look at the pretty number. So, it'll take 100 to guarantee this. If I don't get the witch hat in these 5 stars, I will cry. But I don't think I can justify going further. Because I don't really care about the 120. The 140 is, like, nice here, but I'm not willing to spend extra to get this stuff. So... what do I want? Ideally, I get the witch hat, and then I'm happy. If I get the witch hat and this, I'm happy. If I get this early, that's nice. Because then I could potentially stop, or I could retrack to the witch hat and spend more. Because you can change this, right? Oh, you can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, but I want the witch hat, even though I don't like the things hanging down. This would be nice to get. But I'm pretty close to pulling it. Like I said, I'll do it on the day the 4 stars arrive. Probably. Now we're up to 30%. I'm keeping you updated on the number. And 30 is being a little generous with my current feelings. It's probably higher, and I'm just tricking myself and lying to myself about it being that low. I should probably put on my floating outfit thing. There we go. Couldn't remember what button it is. So we have to go over here. But yeah, the little dotted lines on the map that are the fly areas, I thought PCs used them too. Did PCs really not travel at all until I just now fixed the train? Is that actually true? Cute. Ooh, moth hand thing. This is Artist Cat. Died, I'm pretty sure. And then this is the old witch hat, not the current one on the banner. This is the one from the Whimsicality, the Rights in the Air. Very cute. Ooh, and another artist cat joined you. Yes. And I think that's full artist cat? Yes. I believe that's what her hair looked like. It might be slightly different, but I think so. And it's obviously the hair and mask from her. Very cute. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go back in. There we go. Okay, now we can head off. There's a lot of people here. This stage is new. Yeah, I was gonna say, there has to be a little mission regarding the stage. Melodious Golden Season Symphony. Ooh, that's a really good angle for this shot. I thought it would just be straight on, because that's how I probably would have taken it. That's adorable. This is such a good picture. So, I guess it's just super low aperture. I can't tell if it's a filter. I don't think it's a filter. If it is, it's a very light one. They've just, like, really messed with saturations and shadowing. Obviously a really good time of day, which I struggle a lot with. That's probably something they should add. A time of day, like, use your run pair pal from the clock? I guess the reason they won't add it is because they have the save presets now for the photo. So you can save, you can make the photo, save it, exit, do the time and come back. But I feel like it messes up your pose. That's like an amazing photo. One of the best we've seen, maybe. Really good. I didn't talk about your outfit at all, though. I was so distracted by how amazing the picture was that I just completely forgot to talk about your outfit. This is obviously the wings from the Fairy Godmother Lulico event. Flower crown. Let me get a closer look at this, because... Interesting. What is this dress? I know it looks familiar. I can't think of what it's from, though. Very cute. Almost like see-through, like maple leaves or something. I don't know. For the crown here. And then on the hand, it looks like you have two things. I think this is two separate things. I assume this is a glove and an armband of different sets, and they're kind of fused together. I don't know if I know either of them. I feel like I do have this outfit, I just don't know what it is. I'm also sneezing a lot today. I was sneezing last episode, too. I think my allergies are getting worse. You do have a Eureka. So this is the same as the hand thing. Is this like a tentacle with a flower? I swear I've never seen that in my life. It's possible it's a cash shop item, but it might just be really late in the game. Do I have this dress? I don't think I do. I feel like I'd remember. I know I remember the, like, leaf top part, but I've probably just seen a girl with it. Every time. Stop sorting by that. Sort by recent. Because my brain only knows recent. I don't know quality sort. Is it you? No, it's not you. It's the same type of top, though, so that might be what I'm thinking of. This one does have straps, though. The other one doesn't have straps. It just, it's like a inner part over the chest, and then these go over that and poke up into a point. So it's not actually being held by that. It's just like a band. Anything else? No, no. Nope. Not even close. This is really pretty. What is this? Spectral Mist. This is... I think earlier, when I was making my party outfit, I said that one of the outfits was from the same banner as this one. I'm realizing now, this is the one from that banner. I wonder where that other dress came from, because I had a black dress and I thought it was this, but I'm obviously wrong. It's looking like I do not have the dress that girl has. Yes, definitely not that. Interesting. I hope I get it, because it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's like star-themed. And that legging thing is throwing me off a lot. Because I swear I've never seen that before. So, who am I talking to here? I hope my internet isn't too messed up today. We had a couple episodes ago, we did a reconnecting, but it only happened one time and didn't happen again for the rest of the episode. And this one's happened twice, but it fixed itself quickly. Hello, sweetie. Oh, you did have a hoe. I was gonna say, did you have a hoe? And I thought it disappeared, but no, you just sat it down. Thank you for the gift. And we have to check the snapshot, and we have to grab this music. Give me this. We are up to 8 out of 37. And let me see you. Oh, it's a bubble thing. You're gonna be taking bubbles. Probably facing the house is broken. Maybe you'll be just facing the fields and the windmill. Windmill background. Ooh, it is facing that, but it's more to the right. I think the windmill's, yeah, here. God Witch. This is the new witch hat. Is this... Is this the Sith arms? It is the Sith arms because it's a Sith dress. Yes, it is. That combo actually does work pretty well. This does look a lot like the Sith. I mean, a lot like the Sith. A lot like a witchy outfit, especially in this, like, purple color. This pinkish purple. Very nice. And, no outer coat Sith outfit respecter, which is how I prefer the outfit. Because that's how I have it on my ability setup. Very nice. And blowing the bubbles, obviously. Now let us go. Hello.
Back then, Mr. Simon told me, "Kid, you've got a nose better than a floof's, and a head more stuffed with ideas than a newsroom trash can. It'd be a criminal waste of talent if you don't become a news writer."
So Tommy, I believe, did spread the story that Julie died, I think? Because people were saying that I think he was running his mouth, and that's why people kind of knew it happened. I believe I remember that. And I thought it was the tiny PC that tended the fields was who Windy was, but I'm sorry. Again, it's been probably 80 episodes. I think last time I said 50. It might actually be around 80 episodes since I first came here to the Abandoned District and met you all.
From that day on, I resolved to become a PC worthy of those words. I'm going to become the most successful news scooper out there!
News scooper is such a funny way to phrase that.
A single sentence from Madame Julie opened my eyes. Now, I've poured out the stories I've held in for decades, and I want to try songwriting.
I feel like I do remember you, Windy. Do you always stand right here with these guys? I know you're probably just always in this area. I've definitely talked to you before, I just don't think you were part of the main quest.
It's a shame that the ones we chose to admire have both met with misfortune.
Tommy, don't say things like that.
Misfortune? Did
He is
something
spreading
happen to
stuff.
Madame Julie?
Stop it,
All
Tommy.
I heard them say was that her trip got delayed.
No, not Madame Julie. It was Cersei who met with misfortune, which led to Juliette's retirement. That's what Snapshot Tommy's been claiming all along, right?
Hey, what do you mean, claiming? I have proof! Let me find it. Here's the newspaper from back then.
So it is true. Cersei was also a star from Prosperville. They weren't just from the same place, they were best friends. Like twin wheat stalks, together through rain or shine.
Raisin Beacon, headline edition. Juliette attends mourning, tearfully bids farewell to beloved friend Cersei. Late night torrential rain could not wash away Sicia's grief. Cersei, a rising actress from Prosperville, aged just 27, lost her life in an accident at home early this morning. Her wardrobe, housing over 1,000 garments and pieces of jewelry, was also consumed by an unexplained fire. How big is this wardrobe that you have 1,000 garments? In life, she played one of the lead roles, the Little Sorceress, in the acclaimed production As Rain Falls as Flower Blooms. Is that what our outfit is? Capturing the character's delicate vulnerabilities intertwined with resilience, which catapulted her to fame. Although she had a few recent works, her figure dancing among the storms and flowers had already left an indelible mark in the hearts of theater enthusiasts. It was our hometown friend and theater star Juliette who initially recommended her for the role. On stage and off, Juliette played the Little Sorceress's older sister and narrator, guiding the young actress like a caring older sibling. Today, Juliette appeared at the memorial in black attire and black glasses, delivering a eulogy. The fullest ears of wheat always bow first. Those words have become Cersei's final footnote in Prosperville. Outside the memorial, crowds gathered, grieving. Her stage will never end. Cersei's fans still cannot accept this heartbreaking reality.
Until one stalk breaks in the storm, lost without a trace. How lonely the other must have been.
Madame Julie always truly admired Cersei. When everyone thought Juliette would be the obvious choice for the leading role in As Rain Falls, as Flowers Bloom, Juliette just smiled before pushing Cersei to the front of the stage.
I was pronouncing this as Cersei instead of Cersei.
Like one stalk of wheat quietly supporting another, helping her stand straight and dazzling. But who could have predicted a disaster that even the toughest wheat stalks couldn't withstand? Every time Cersei was mentioned, Madame Julie would sigh. Of all the drifting wheat seeds, none would ever grow like Cersei.
Mr. Leon knew the both of them too.
Column, Mr. Leon breaks down shocking secret 3 years ago. Mr. Leon, who previously collaborated with Cersei in As Rain Falls as Flowers Blooms, playing Patrolman A, funny, no lines, lost control of his emotions, and Leon is the name of the one we're looking for who was crying. I couldn't remember his name, and I feel bad, because I did really like him. Just like the line she once lost control of his emotions on set upon hearing the tragic news. He said just like the line she once delivered, true sorrow is like every drop of water, falling straight into a hidden wound of one's heart. Even more astonishing, his solo play tour, 20 years in the making, was about to begin, originally with Cersei performing the opening piece. Insiders reveal a shocking detail. The two first met 3 years ago through Threadstar. It is reported that they once rented the brand's legendary costume series, with several top stars rumored to have fought backstage for the chance to wear it. Today, Threadstar has set a new benchmark in costume design, ultra high-end tailoring, dreamy designs, and instant ability to make anyone who wears them the center of attention. What are you waiting for? Rent yours now. It's an ad. That's funny.
Ah, that one. He wasn't ever famous, but he had that flair for the dramatic and loved all sorts of excitement. I never could have imagined that the PC born from his suit would be cut from the exact same cloth, so to speak.
Insider drops major bombshell. 3 years ago, the two of them... Hey! The rest of the page is an ad! I guess I shouldn't expect much more from a tabloid filler page.
True.
That's commercialization!
We can't be sure if this was the reason for Juliette's retirement, but I'm sure the death of her best friend would have been a huge blow.
You also think this might be related to her retirement, don't you? And now, all this terrible business with Julie.
Yes. Rumors about Madame Julie are everywhere. I understand, Tommy. The abandoned district has become such a rumor mill.
Wow, Nikki, that was a nice save.
So why not go somewhere else to learn about her and Cersei's past? Pestering one PC over and over won't be as efficient as asking around. Right, Wendy?
Huh? I don't mind sharing any of the stories I have about them. It's pretty boring in the field all by myself.
So Nikki saved it a little and then fumbled it at the end.
But if you want to learn more about Cersei and Juliette, it might be worth it to head to the Windrider Mill and ask around there.
Is that it?
Many of the PCs born from the original residents of Prosperville's clothing live...
Whoa!
Oh.
That's a
Live right
great
around there.
idea! I can already smell the warm scent of wheat! I would bet 500 blings that the truth is hidden over there.
Sorry about that, Wendy.
Whatever's there, just remember, Tommy. Even though you're investigating the truth, you still need to be very careful about the things you say and ask.
I understand. I'm off to Windrider Mill to put my best button forward. Catch you later!
Tommy ran off excitedly with camera in
I thought
hand.
he'd never leave. Now we can finally ask Wendy when the other PCs got here without any distractions.
Hello, Wendy,
Nikki,
please help.
Momo, are you here to listen to stories too?
Wendy, Momo and I love your stories, but something has come up at the Ripple Estate soiree.
That's right. A thief has their eyes on some stuff inside the estate, and we're helping Jenny with a secret investigation.
Ah, no wonder Jenny said to...
Interesting. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a problem. Let me really quick reload. Hopefully this will not lose the dialogue I was currently using, because it's going to be very important dialogue. And... oh. Loading back in.
No matter how many blings you collect, it never feels
Okay.
like enough.
I assume
I know.
it is my
When
internet
I'm eating barbecue,
messing up
it
and not
never feels like
the
enough
server, but I guess you never know.
Nikki, Momo, are you here to listen to stories too?
Wendy, Momo
We already
That's
seen
right.
that
The
line,
thief has their eyes on some stuff inside the
and that
estate.
one.
Ah, no wonder
here.
Jenny said to keep an eye on PCs going in and out of there and to make sure they don't run off. Huh, ask away. Whatever whispers I've heard lately, I promise to tell you.
Ask about... well, I guess they're the same, but Leora... was Leora the one who said they talked to Wendy?
Do you know Leora? She's from Sichia. She has orange hair,
Oh,
red
no,
framed
it wasn't.
sunglasses,
It wasn't
and a red
her.
flower on her chest. When did she get here?
Ah, so Leora's her name. I remember. She arrived here 2 days before Julie's special express, sometime in the morning, I believe. She was in a hurry at first, but she stopped when she saw all of the wheat. Although she didn't say a word, I know the wind must have said a lot to her. We chatted for a moment, and she even gave me a book called Sichia Midnight Stories, saying she often read it while traveling.
If she only just arrived, then the culprit must be a different PC.
Makes sense. We should ask about when the other PCs arrived.
And Colleen.
Wendy, do you know when Colleen arrived?
So Colleen, I think, talked to you specifically. I think that's what they said.
She's a cold, confident PC who wears a black tie, black gloves, and a small blue velvet hat on her head.
I remember. She arrived 2 days before Julie's special express. I think it was in the afternoon.
I think I said before that they had a mustache, but it was a tie.
She did look cold, but the way she picked up each of the wheat grains was surprisingly gentle. To me, her heart seemed to be so much softer than she looks.
Well, if it's not Leora or Colleen, then maybe we should ask more about when Tommy and Mr. Leon got there.
Okay. Wendy, do you remember when Tommy arrived at Golden Fields? The one you spoke to just now?
Let me think. I can't remember the exact time, but I remember that he definitely arrived earlier than Leora and Colleen.
I didn't even realize Tommy was supposed to be a suspect. I thought he was just kind of always there. I didn't know he was a new arrival. I know obviously everyone is a suspect, even if they do live at the estate, but I kind of just thought he was a guy who was always there.
As soon as he got here, he started taking pictures, and even asked if I was willing to be interviewed on camera.
What about Mr. Leon? He's the PC who speaks super dramatically. The one who always wears a green plaid hat and a monocle.
I forgot he had a monocle. That's how I would have been able to tell him apart from Colleen.
Huh. Did I see a PC like that? From your description, he sounds like a very special gentleman. Like he just stepped out of a poster. If I could see the outfit he wore again, I might be able to remember.
What an interesting phrase to use. And now I think the only character whose name I don't remember is the woman who helped the small child in front of the estate. Because... oh. We go up. I don't believe it was Leora. And I know it wasn't Colleen. Leon is obviously the guy we know. Tommy is the reporter. So there's just one missing, is the one who helped the child.
No problem. I'll give it a try.
every stalk of wheat will try its best to remember Mr. Leon. I just need to see that stylish outfit that looks like it stepped out of a poster one more time.
So it's a styling contest she's asking for. Interesting. Ooh, 6,000 is not going to do it, but I don't have any Eureka's on, so I can do this. And then if it overwrites, I can just take them off, because I know what the change was. 20,000 should be enough. This is a main story mission, so they're normally not too strict on this stuff. Yeah. It's maybe like 13,000 or something. Oh no, my internet. I need to record 2 episodes today.
Oh, it was that gentleman. He arrived 4 days before Julie's Special Express. I saw him that night. He looked kinda, not used to our weather. He kept wiping his forehead with his hanky. Tommy had just arrived too. He was snapping photos in the wheat field. When that gentleman saw him, he sprinted away as fast as he could. I'm sure he didn't want to be caught on camera all sweaty and dusty.
Can you guys get sweaty? Doesn't it, like, re-soak into your fabric? You have to have a different piece of fabric to soak it up?
4 days earlier, huh? That means between Tommy and Leon, either one could be our guy.
Thanks a bunch, Wendy. You've been a huge help. Let's go back to Ripple Estate and have a serious chat with those two.
No problem. When you figured it out, come back to me. I've got a haystack full of stories waiting for you. Promise.
Winnie's testimony about the arrival time. Arrival time of all visitors can't be falsified. I'm gonna hope that all of my disconnecting things just have to do with being on this island. I'm gonna pretend that's how that works, and we're gonna keep going. Probably need to go to the top one. I feel like everything happens on the top. Nothing happens in that middle layer. Yeah, but I'm going to be recording another episode right after this one, so it's going to be probably 2 episodes in a row where I'm disconnecting and reconnecting nonstop. Oh my goodness, it actually was the bottom one. They got me. Hello, Timothy. And you do have the icon, Timothy, that's check marked, so I already bought all your stuff. I was so sad the seal didn't shoot me up the other
What's
day.
happening? Nikki, everyone's acting totally bonkers.
Are they looks like they're just partying. What do you mean?
No.
Oh, no.
No one understands my experiment. Scraps are crazy things. They could be lifesavers or a proof of death.
Is it a play?
Will the curtain never rise again? Will we get to experience that era once more? Madame Julie, enlighten me. How do we start the ball?
I thought it was like play because he has the stuff wrapped around him, so I thought it was a costume of maybe like a zombie or something, because he's also doing like arms out pose.
Why do you bring up Julie? Oh, Julie would understand. Suitcases full of rags. Just like my lab. My lab! A time to experiment!
A mad scientist, PC?
No. What do we do?
What are you doing, Tommy? What's wrong with them? We just showed up and everyone's acting crazy now.
Mommy, what on earth happened here? Who is this Forgotten?
Forgotten?
And Jenny,
Capitalized.
what does she mean?
What? Is Forgotten... Oh, is that the name of the people who live on the island at the top right? Was the name of that island Prosperville? Was Prosperville the name of the island where the PCs with, like, no memories go?
Nikki! Oh, thank goodness. I feel much better after seeing you. May I introduce Quirky Gordon?
Quirky
He
Gordon.
specializes in fabrics. He can take a look at Madame Julie's scraps. Maybe find a clue or two. I don't know what happened. I think we're fine at first, but now, boom, uttering gibberish. Take a look at them. I think they're hallucinating.
So his lines were crazy, for sure. Jenny's just seemed, like, unusually griefful, based on her acting so far. We get to experience that era once more. Madame Julie enlightened me. How do we start the ball? Yeah, I don't get delusion from Jenny. I just get heightened sadness and like not hysterics. She's not acting hysterically. I think she's just like a lot more emotional than she was before. So I think she has had something affect her.
This seems oddly familiar.
Does it? It's not the detergent that was used on the train conductor. After he woke up, he believed he was like in a dream where was it the rabbits took over? Is it possible as that? Old Fanny Pack had it once, or Mr. Leon had it once. No, it's Old Fanny Pack, the conductor.
Way back when we fixed the choo-choo train.
Way back.
Wasn't old Fanny Packy acting like this too?
I was supposed to do this quest like 5 months ago, and I just did it like 3 days ago, so way back doesn't really make sense for me.
Right, the Ba-energy! He just used that weird detergent Nana mixed up. After that, he started
Nana,
hallucinating
not
like
Nana.
crazy.
Oh no, what if something's wrong with Dawn's first light? I was busy getting ready for the Ripple Estate soiree this morning, so I skipped it. When I got here, everything was a mess.
Oh, so you think Nana was the person who did the new test detergent? I didn't know she was a part of the estate. Is she? Or do you just accept like outside detergents for your products and she just like gave you the recipe?
Today. Right. Charlie was in charge of Dawn's first light. What happened? Where could she have gone?
Oh no. What if someone spiked the Dawn's first light detergent? Okay, Pommy, we've got to fix this. I think Nana once made a PC refreshing detergent. It cleared old Fanny Packy's head right up.
Is this a like stage direction slash VA directing note that got left in the text here? That's funny. I think the breathe is supposed to be just a direction for the voice actress.
That makes sense. I have all the ingredients. I'll start on a batch right now. Nikki, can you help me press these? We've got to be fast.
You got it.
Is this the like grape stomping minigame that we're gonna have later? Prepare the mind clearing detergent. Is that what this is gonna be used for?
Nikki, can you help me press these? We're running out of time.
I'm ready. Press the key to press the juice when the shrinking circle aligns with the target. I assume it's like this here? When pressing juice, fatigue may cause Nikki's vision to be blurred or shaky. Don't worry, my eyes are always blurred and shaky. Because my eyes are very, very, very bad. So carefully focus on maintaining control. I wonder if it's more keys or just always A. Time it right with the aperture. Press the button something. It's weird that we're putting it into a mug for drinking. It's another rhythm game, kind of. I don't think it's quite matching the song in the background. Oh, it's speeding up. We haven't had the blurriness yet. Oh, those were misses. Or not misses, but near things. Because I'm staring at the circle, I couldn't tell if it said A. I just guessed that it was D because it was on the right side, and that ended up being correct. So there might be a W and an S as well. PC refreshing detergent. Detergent that can help a PC regain consciousness. So that minigame, it is fun. With the camera tilting and getting blurry, it might cause motion sickness. So when we do the minigame later, I'll have to be careful. Because it kind of felt weird. Like, I wasn't liking it when the camera started moving around.
Oh, I think that should be enough. Nikki, this detergent can refresh PCs. We have to get this to everyone as fast as we possibly can.
You're actually here, Charlie.
The 18th detergent.
You used it yourself.
The Ripple Estate soiree's music sheet. Watering the stone heart with straw. The strongest scent is ready. But you never came back. I will just soak it in then. Oh, the strongest detergent really has no fragrance. It's not really meant for pleasure.
Charlie, I brought some mind-clearing detergent. let's put this on instead, okay? At least it should make you feel better.
Are we gonna have to wet everyone? Dunk her into a refreshing, mind-clearing bath of detergent.
This is my 18th detergent. Who's there? Nikki and Momo by the Silver Gale. Sorry, I totally lost it. What's wrong with me?
I said this last time, Chally, but you are super pretty.
It looks like the Dawn's first light detergent went bad. Lots of PCs got poisoned. How are you feeling now?
Thanks for asking. Oh gosh, I feel absolutely terrible.
Do you remember where the detergent came from? Because they said you were in charge of it.
I made certain I was especially careful with today's Dawn's First Light. The recipe, the testing, bottling it all up. Every step was perfectly meticulous. Oh, if Madame Julie saw all this...
Don't blame yourself, Charlie. If Madame Julie were here in this moment, she'd say, constantly doubting your own ability? That's not how a true savorist behaves. There's been so many recent cases. Maybe the poisoning of the detergent vintage was the culprit's doing too.
That makes sense. Charlie, think carefully. Has anything suspicious happened lately?
Do we actually know how many people went and got the detergent 3 days ago? Or I guess now it's 4 days ago because we just had the new detergent. So 4 days. Well, we're using it in reference to Julie's death. So 3 days before Julie's death, do we have a list of names of who got the detergent? Because if a person actually poisoned it, and this isn't a case of just them using, like, Nana's recipe, I assume they would have been there 3 days before, and they aren't here today. So if we could compare the list of people present today and then, maybe we could tell something?
Oh, hang on a minute. My brain's a mess right now.
And we need to know if Tommy and Leon's here as well.
The detergent that was tested this morning was mixed last night. So if someone messed with it...
And,
last night. But why would they?
The two girls we talked to were out and about last night, but even though they don't have alibis, we have confirmation they weren't here for the initial fragrancing. So it's possible they're related to this, but not related to the theft.
Oh no! With the Ripple Estate in such chaos, the culprit might be going around stealing things right now!
That is true. Is it possible that they discovered that we were investigating the thefts before? That they were trying to be discreet about, so now they're just trying to get it done as fast as possible, so they're just taking people out in order to just sprint through and try to find what they're looking for?
I'm going to call Palmy right this second to check the Savoring Garden. We don't know who's behind this yet, but the Ripple Estate will never allow such reckless behavior. No one messes with Madame Julie's stuff.
There shouldn't be anything in the Savoring Garden of Madame Julie's that hasn't been looked through, because it was just those 3 items, I thought.
Momo, we should go too.
Maybe there was more, and those were the only ones that just had the stuff on them. Cute. I guess I can't give the stuff to everyone else. I think we just did it automatically. I think I was supposed to talk to Shali last. I'm going crazy. I really wanted to talk to you, but I guess you're just not there anymore. Is there a seal here? I don't think there is. I think you have to use the dungeon to get up. And you have to, I think, play the minigame and get the seal to bounce you, but last time it didn't work. So we'll just teleport. And then west. Oh, I should check if that's actually Prosperville. That is Prosperville. Okay. I felt like it was, but couldn't quite remember. Hello, is everything okay?
There you are. I'm so glad to see you both. Folks are finally bouncing back, and Charlie's up and about again. What a relief.
Do I see the book? I don't see the book, the makeup, or the little journal. What is that, a bottle? Yeah, I don't see any of them. Are they all
Sorry
gone?
about earlier. Not my finest moment. Hold on. I brought the group photo with me. Let's check it to see if anything's missing.
Group photo?
No problem. I can take a look now.
What do you mean, group photo? Just in case, compare the photo of the scene and see if there's anything different. Nothing on the chairs, nothing on the table is correct. Looks like there's one cup, two more cups. Is there anything on the back here? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything there. Anything on the ground? I don't see anything on the ground. This little notch still there? I don't actually see a difference. This thing is there. Uh-oh. I'm getting stumped by a detect photo thing. Normally these are pretty easy. Maybe I'm just very bad at spot the difference puzzles. This all looks the same to me. This thing, yeah, that's there. I feel like it should be something obvious. Yeah, my eyes aren't tricking me. There's no, like, books on the chairs or anything. Nothing on the table. Nothing in the flower pot that's not already in there. Nothing on the wall. Nothing under the table? No. Behind the table? No. This is a disaster. This grass is different. Between here... Is that... Is there like a slip of paper right here where my mouse is? Is that a difference? I actually have no idea. These are the same photo. Even the marking on this is the same. It's like a little line here. But I think it's this line. It's just front lit so you can't see it. Is something hanging from the leaves? No. 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 Okay, I'm actually stumped. I think I don't think I've ever had to do this. I think I'm gonna have to just click all over the photo and just let it tell me what's right. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had to do this before in a challenge. I don't see anything. It's not... It's the same photo. Where's the meme of the woman with the two photos that are different, but she says they're the same? This is bad. I can't even spam click a difference. Am I supposed to be clicking on this photo? Oh no. Placement of the item matches the scene, nothing seems to be missing. I don't think this is because of the reconnecting thing. I think I'm just silly. The reason the clicking isn't working, I mean. Could it really... Placement of item matches... Could it really be that no items were lost? Check again carefully. I think it is that no items were lost. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it. This is such a disaster. I have to methodically click everything, but I thought I've clicked everything once at least. What else is there to click? Just click everything on the table? Click everything under the table. The barrels. The spots between the barrels. Spots on the shelf back here. The big spot. The barrels back here. The things all the way up to the corner. And then down. There's no way I actually have to, like, look up a guide for this, right? That would be ridiculous. There has to be something that's very obviously missing in this photo. There's no way the hardest mission in the entire game is a spot the difference challenge. This isn't possible. The thing that's missing doesn't exist. I might actually have to look up someone playing through this quest and find this. Are you kidding? And I'm gonna hate myself when I find it. Because it's gonna be obvious. There's no plank of wood missing or anything from these chairs. Okay. Come on. Oh my goodness. I swear, I've clicked every single thing in this picture. I have to. I think I have to end the episode and look up a video of someone else doing this quest. Okay, next tactic, I'm just closing my eyes. I'm looking away from the screen, I'm closing my eyes. I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna be staring directly at what the difference is. A mind reset. I need to feel myself. Where is it going to be? Where is it going to be? It's going to be over here. It's not there. This is a disaster. Confirm. So, this is unexpected. I've never had anything like this happen before. But, I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to look up another playthrough, and I'm going to do it without audio, because I don't want them to say something and spoil me. And it's going to be hard clicking through and not going into an area I haven't seen yet. But I'm going to, like, really laser focus avoiding spoilers. I don't even know who I'm going to watch. Because I mentioned before, I don't watch Nikki content because I don't want it recommended to me, because thumbnails and things will have spoilers. I guess I'll figure it out, and that's going to take a while, but I'll work on that right now. And then start a next episode, we'll get this picture quest done. But what a weird way for the episode to end. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.